ain't been doing a little video on here in a minute. But God just convicted my spirit the other day. So let's convict yours too. Also, today is going to be a great Monday because Starbucks made my drink wrong. And now I have two because they couldn't take it back. So it's going to be a great day. But the way that God convicted my spirit is because the other day I went to Target, and before the culture cancel comes and tries to say, you don't shop at Target, I don't care. I went to Target, and I was looking for, I was looking for something, couldn't find it, needed help. So I went and I asked somebody to go get somebody who works in the makeup section so they could help me. And I think I waited about, first of all, it took about 5 minutes to go find somebody to ask for help. Target, why your employees not as accessible like Walmart's employees? Every time I turn around, there's always a Walmart employee somewhere. But besides the point, I waited for about 5 minutes. Nobody came. In my mind, nobody came. And so then I went to go find somebody else for help, and that person was like 2 seconds away. But the moment that I walked away from where I was waiting for that lady to come find where I told her that I would be at, the moment I walked away, she showed up. And so when I went to go ask somebody else for help, she let the lady know on her little radio that I was next to her, and she came over and helped me and got me whatever I needed. But I say that to say, a lot of us, we go to God asking for help, right? And we ask him for these things. And he just tells us to wait. He doesn't give us instructions. He tells us that he will, guide us on our path. And I think some of us become so impatient waiting for God to move in our life, we start trying to move pieces on our own, which would be me going to ask somebody else for help after I had already asked for help, and I should have just stayed where I was at. So it convicted me because it made me realize that I truly am not fully surrendered to God as much as I would like to believe. And it also made me realize that a lot of times we are literally in the place that we need to be for God to bless us. But because we're impatient and we move out of place, the blessing that was waiting for us, it's just floating. It's just there. And we never really got to receive it, right? Because we moved out of place to go somewhere else to try to do it on our own, when all we had to do was just sit and wait, and God was directing people to you. But the moment I stepped out of place, the person that was sent to help me could not find me because I moved. Not because what they came to help me with moved, but because I moved. I moved out of alignment for what was in place for me, and it took me longer to get what I needed. And that's really what convicted me about this whole situation. A lot of times I go to God, I seek him, I ask for answers, I have prayer requests of things that I want to accomplish in my life. But I don't sit still enough for him to bless me with them items. I try to do stuff on my own, right? Because they do say faith without works is dead, but I feel like there comes an extent where, are you really using faith, or are you doing stuff because you feel like God taking too long, so you need to go find something to do and just make yourself busy? Because I think that could be counterproductive to the whole scheme of things. But yeah, that was how God convicted me. Stop asking God for help or for wisdom or for guidance if you're not going to be diligent enough to allow him to come help you in those times. Our time frame is not his time frame. He moves at his own pace. So the next time you ask for something, sit still and know that he is God. Because I promise you, it'll come when it's supposed to come. We don't know the timelines for our life, but that doesn't mean that we should try to go do stuff on our own and mess it up and make it take longer. So I hope you guys were just as convicted as I was in that Target store. And I hope you have a lovely Monday. So peace, love. Ain't that what they be saying? Peace, love, and happiness in their little endings of their videos? Yeah. Peace, love, and happiness.